Hello. So you've got a USB mic and you want to record audio from your USB mic directly into your camera. I mean, maybe you want to record some direct-to-camera videos like this, like what I'm doing here, or maybe you want to do webinars or Facebook Lives and you've got a USB mic and you've realised there's no way you can plug a USB mic directly into your camera because no camera I know of has a USB input. Now, yes, I know you can use programs like Ecamm or OBS to bring the audio in separately and then blend the audio with your video. And you can even sync the audio to the video so the audio and video match perfectly. But maybe you don't have Ecamm or OBS. Maybe you don't want the added complexity. You just want to keep it simple. I mean, simple's good. And even if you do use programs like Ecamm or OBS, you can't beat bringing the audio and video in together. So you don't have to try and sync a separate audio and video track together. It makes it so much easier. Syncing can be a bit of an hassle. I've seen it happen so many times when, for whatever reason during your broadcast, the audio and video, they get a little out of sync. And there only needs to be a fraction of a delay between your audio and video, and your audience are really going to notice. How much easier it would be if we didn't have to mess around with all this syncing, if we could just plug your USB mic directly into your camera. Well, you can. And it's really simple and cheap to do. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. But before I go into all that, if you want more course creation tips from me, remember to click the subscribe button below. And while you're doing that, hit the bell so you get notifications when I've got something new for you. And if you like what I teach, give me a thumbs up and let me have your comments and questions. I do read them all. Now, here we've got the Blue Yeti mic, but this will work with any USB mic. I just like the Blue Yeti USB mic. For a USB mic, the quality, I'll tell you, is pretty sweet, and it's built like a tank too. For us to connect this directly to the camera, all we're going to need is a simple audio cable, like this, and I'll put links to all the equipment below. Now these cables, they come in various lengths. And on both ends, we've got an 1/8 jack, that's 3.5mm in new money. And if I tilt the mic under here, and I'll just switch cameras so you can see better. I don't know if you can see that, but under here we've got a headphone output jack. Now, most USB mics have these, and the good thing is, these output audio with no latency. Just what we need. So, let's get to setting this up. Now, to start with, I've got the mic plugged into my computer as normal with a USB cable. I've got my camera, and I've got the cable. So, I'll just switch cameras here again so you can have a better look. So first, we'll attach the cable to the mic. Now I've tilted the mic, you can see the little headphone icon there. So we'll just plug the cable in, make sure that's in. There we go. Now we need to get the camera. And we want the other end of the cable to go into the mic input. That's there, make sure that's in. There we go. Then we need to turn the headset volume down. I'll turn that down as low as it will go so the mic is not outputting any audio through the headphone output, and you'll see why in a second. Now most USB mics have a control to adjust the headphone volume, but on this Yeti X mic the headset volume is actually combined with the mic gain dial. You've got to press this dial in till you see this little white icon, and then all these lights turn white, and that indicates that you're in headset volume mode. Most other USB mics have a separate dial to adjust the output volume. Next, we're going to adjust the audio levels of the camera. Now, of course, depending on whichever camera you've got, the settings are probably going to be slightly different than what they are on my GH5. But there should be an option in the menu that's going to allow you to turn the audio levels of the camera down. On this camera, the GH5, the settings I'm looking for are, just scroll down the menus, there we go, mic level adjust, press enter. And what I want to do is turn this down as low as it will go. In case you're wondering why we're doing all this, well, basically a lot of these cameras, they come with preamps that aren't really capable of producing clear quality audio. So what we're doing, we're turning the preamp in the camera down so it's not doing much work, and then we're having the mic do most of the processing because the mic can produce clear quality audio. So anyway, jumping back over to the camera, I'll set the mic output and camera levels. So we've got the headphone output levels on the mic turned down as low as they will go. We've got the levels on the camera turned down as low as they will go. And what I'm going to do on the camera, I'm just going to move it up just a notch, just like that, just so a little bit more audio comes through, but not much. And then as I start to increase this knob here, as I start to increase the volume of the headphones, watch what happens on the camera. Can you see as I'm turning that knob up, and that's all the way up now, and that's way too loud. So what we're going to do, we're just going to come back on this volume here, just keep turning it down, and I'd say that's about right. We want it just around this area here, so it's loud enough, but we don't want it peaking. We don't want it going into the red like that. Just back a little bit, and I think that's probably about perfect. And what we've got now, we've got beautiful, clean, quality audio coming directly from this USB mic into your camera. How good's that? Well, there we go. We've got the USB mic working directly with the camera. And if you're on a budget and you don't want to splash out on fancy mics or external audio recorders, this works pretty well. Now, if you want more help, maybe you've got questions, I'd love to hear from you. Just drop your questions and comments below and I'll help if I can. Oh, and while you're down there, remember to hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I release new content. And hit the bell. You've got to hit the bell. If you've enjoyed this lesson, please give me a thumbs up. Now, before I go, I also would like to let you know I run a dedicated Facebook group just for course creators. I post content in there, answer questions and encourage conversation between the members. And if you want to join, I'll put a link below this video. You'll be very welcome. So, until next time, bye for now.